Why we need Scrum.
There are different methodologies or development processes for implementing a project of an incubated and evaluated idea to turn it into an actual project. The traditional and best-known one is waterfall, originated from construction and manufacturing. The waterfall methodology is especially efficient when the development project has a clear beginning and end, well-defined dates and budgets. In those projects, stable tools and knowledge are used, from which no changes or relevant developments are expected in its application. It is an excellent method to develop improvement projects, bug fixes, updates, etc. It is an approach where several stages are involved. The workflow is designed to flow in a single direction with stages such as project conception, initiation, analysis, design, construction, testing, deployment, and maintenance.
The waterfall model has some good benefits, but is quite a rigid approach. There is no room for accommodating new changes or alterations. This leads to difficulties revisiting earlier stages and any bugs or defects encountered.
Scrum is needed when there is an important load of exploration of development possibilities. It is useful when we can find many options that must be evaluated, validated, and executed, which are not totally known from the beginning. The rigidity and linearity of the waterfall methodology do not help much in this case. When it comes to materializing creative projects, exploration and development is very relevant, and we have to manage its materialization properly. In these cases is where agility adds value.
Scrum is a framework for implementing agile development projects. It is cut into chunks that develop in parallel to manage this variability in the discovery of possibilities in the development process. A minimum viable product or result is sought, and the development of potentialities discovered in other projects that lead to releases or improved versions of the initial development is organized.
Hi, I'm Siri, I am a developer.
Hi. I am Rerax, and I am a developer too.
The development team works together to achieve a common goal. They work to create and test the final product's incremental releases.
Hi, I am Henry, I will be the product owner of this project.
The product owner acts as a liaison between the customers and the development team. They are responsible for ensuring all expectations for the final output have been communicated and agreed on by stakeholders.
Hi, how are you doing? I am Cindy, the Scrum Master.
In a Scrum process, the Scrum Master facilitates the team. This person is responsible for ensuring that only the best Scrum tools and practices are used. They are also the ones who keep the project moving forward. The Scrum ceremonies. Through Scrum, a series of tasks are chosen from the product or project backlog. The Scrum team will focus on them its iterative work, called sprint, during the following period of usually 2 weeks. During this sprint period, they will try to achieve a result that can be tested with its user or consumer. Scrum meetings allow team members to maintain regularity of work, transparency, continuous learning, and adaptation to change. These meetings, often called ceremonies, are of 4 types. Sprint planning. Daily Scrum or stand-up. Sprint review. Sprint retrospective.
Sprint planning. Attending to the creativity backlog content, we establish the goals of each sprint needed to achieve a preliminary version of the creativity results. This preliminary results will be, most of the cases, the minimal viable product or service. Daily Scrum or Stand-Up. This ceremony is held during the period of each 2-week sprint, providing a steady rhythm throughout the iteration. It allows the team to do its work and uncover impediments daily.
During the stand-up, each developer explains their improvements on the tasks assigned. They comment on and discuss barriers, findings and difficulties confronted. They agree on integrating all the individual information to enrich the sprint development process.
Sprint Reviews. This ceremony facilitates developing a successful product or service. It gives the Scrum team a chance to collaborate with the stakeholders and investigate the development status to date and decide on a way forward. Stakeholders can include product owners, representatives from marketing, sales, services, customers and users.
At the reviews, the team tries to get early advice from the stakeholders about what we are doing well and what they don't like about our progress. The critical tip is to fail quickly and correct failing as soon as possible to avoid a considerable amount of reworking and, at the same time, guarantee customer satisfaction levels.
The team uses the reviews to get more specific about customer needs, and about the value they would give to alternative solutions appearing in the development process. The review also helps the team to maintain up-to-date, relevant information from the context or the customer that could evolve during the project development.
Sprint retrospectives. This meeting allowed the Scrum team to inspect how the work is carried out, identify problems and their causes, and discover improvement measures to make the work more enjoyable and effective. Reflection is the first step towards improvement.
Retrospective meetings also allow the team to work on the Scrum process followed. These meetings help the team to fix the lessons learned, and to establish lines of Scrum process improvement they will use in future projects.
Scrum is a lightweight framework that helps people, teams, and organizations generate value through adaptive solutions for complex problems. Scrum includes a set of meetings, tools, and roles that, in a coordinated way, help teams structure and manage their work. In our case, the job is to implement the results of the previous phases of the creative process.
These meetings are held to work on the information resulting from the creative process. All the information resulting from the creative process is contained in the creativity backlog. This is a large set of histories, characteristics, requirements, enablers, etc., to work on. Scrum favors a smooth, steady flow of work from the creativity backlog into the sprints. Too much pressure kills playfulness and hampers creativity and constructive thinking.
Take it easy. Let's Scrum it.